Ben Schuster. He is a capital raiser and owner, GP operator at Comfort Capital out of East County, El Cajon, the city I grew up in. Shout out East County. And I met you a little while ago. You have a lot of experience in the space, asset classes, raising capital, vetting deals, building teams, et cetera, et cetera. So I am stoked to have you here, Ben. Welcome.
Thanks, Jonathan. Happy to be here.
Yeah, bro. All right. So I've been trying to put this together. Ben is very busy. You know, I can get a little busy myself. So I'm stoked that we're able to make this happen. So we're going to talk a little bit today about what it is you do. I normally like to start out, Ben, with a little bit about you, where you grew up, how you came to be an amazing human being, and what your childhood and sort of formative years were like.
Yeah, happy to. So born and raised in San Diego.
What part?
All over the county. So I lived La Mesa primarily. So
East County.
East County, yep. In my early years, since you bring it up, and it does kind of touch on who I am. I had parents who battled with substance abuse, so I was actually a youth homeless myself. And
I was in foster care for 2 years.
Okay, so we have that in common.
We do.
And I think that also plays to our strengths in the sense of, you know, being very motivated and also sensitive, but at the same time, you know, having grit. And I think that's incredibly important in anything you do, entrepreneurially or business-wise, is having a good sense of IQ.
Get up and get after it, bro.
It also
get
EQ.
up and get after it,
That's
bro.
right.
Yes.
Yes. And so, yeah, born and raised in San Diego, had that background, went to undergrad at Chico State. So in Northern California, did a dual bachelor's in finance and economics. My goal out of undergrad was to go work for a large institutional buy-side or sell-side bank. And so I was fortunate enough.
When you say buy-side or sell-side, are you talking about what asset classes? What does that mean? I don't.
So sell-side, you're thinking more investment banking.
Okay.
Buy-side, more asset managers.
Got it.
So just general.
So like Chase would be on the asset management side.
Both too. So JP Morgan has an investment banking division. So
well, Bank of America I know is Merrill Lynch. Is that the thing, the investment side and then the asset management side? Is that how it's split up?
Yeah. So like, yeah, let's just use Bank of America.
Yeah.
So Merrill Lynch is both an investment bank and they also have an asset management division. You know, for the sense of like Merrill Lynch, they would, you know, they have financial advisors. They would take your money.
Shout out Chris Foster. I don't know if I'm supposed to say her name. We might have to cut that, but yes.
But B of A as well, or Merrill Lynch, they also have an investment banking platform where if you're a private equity or let's just say a private company and you're looking to go public, you have a lot of momentum, you've raised all your seed and series A, B, C capital, and you want to go now play into the public markets. You know, Bank of America or Merrill Lynch would love to facilitate that from an investment banking platform and help you take that company private, public in the public markets. And
okay, so when you were at school, you were like, I'm going to be doing this thing, or you wanted to?
I just wanted to do anything and everything within finance to make a buck, and that's where I loved economics, and then that's kind of where I fell into finance. I always wanted to get into private equity real estate, but I just didn't have the background or the experience. You know, I didn't have the internships, and so my plan was just to get into a large buy-side or sell-side bank. They usually have good analyst programs, so that they're big feeders to then get that experience and then branch out and maybe go do an MBA, reposition myself to then get onto a more traditional private equity real estate.
Now, is this a common sort of game plan for finance guys?
Yeah.
It's like get the degree, get the internship, start to build the relationships, get into a big firm, learn the game,